Paper need a pen pal. P.O. said slow down, so I caught the wave and I skipped town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said Jew wild, no Gentile. I need like a man, even if your eyes cocked, I'm there too.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Yellow. Hey, this is Hood Talk. I am here with Miss Bella, and we ready to get the show started. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. So, Miss Bella, tell us the topic and let's get it started. Let's see what this thing gonna do.
But before we get started, don't forget to like and share. Subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. All that good stuff. But now we want to talk about this thing. How hard is it really to date someone with children? So you being in the place of being a stepmom or stepdad, can you do that? Can we do that?
Oh Lord, this is gonna be a very interesting show because this is one of them shows that, you know what I'm saying, like I feel like this is the biggest roadblock between a lot of relationships.
Oh Lord, not the roadblock.
Yeah.
But you're the one that you say you have a lot of stepchildren.
Yeah, but I think if it wasn't for the stepchildren, and if I was probably was dating a woman with no children, and I was planning on having some children with them or something like that, I feel like I might have would have took the relationship more serious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think when it came to a point, when people, when people have, I'm gonna tell you this. It's like, let me speak to my sister real quick. What's up, Chelsea? Up in his house, up in his thing.
Hi, Chelsea.
But I think when it comes to somebody having having children, I don't think they think about it on the other side. If I was the other person trying to get to know that person, imagine you dating a man and he had 2, 3 children, about 2, 3 baby mamas, and he started telling you all these problems and baby mama might be giving them all, shit, just different stuff. And the kids don't like nobody, and you know what I'm saying? You got to deal with all them attitudes. I think back in the day it was better because stepdaddy was more celebrated. I remember when Shaq talked about his stepdaddy, and stepdaddy was more appreciated, stepping in and taking over family and this and that. And I think now it's just they're not appreciated no more. Men in general are not appreciated no more. So I think being men in general are not appreciated. Being a stepdaddy is kind of looked at as just what it is. You there for a certain amount of time, and once it's over, it's over. It ain't you don't have no equality in the kids or anything. You don't have no say so. You know what I'm saying? You might have paid for lessons, you might have paid for basketball, you might have paid for this, might pay for all that. But once you leave, it's over. And I think a lot of men are waking up and realizing, uh, what am I putting in? What am I getting out of a lot of the situations, men are putting themselves in. And with social media now, it makes it even worse because you ain't just dealing with, the child now. Now the child got access to calling their daddy, and you used to worry about maybe the one of the children saying they're gonna see their daddy this weekend or whatever. I'm gonna get my dad to beat you up or something. Now you got the child can literally take a picture, photo of you in the house and send it to his dad and be like, "Yeah, he working." Yeah, I mean, it can be done like that. You can have a hitman in your house and don't even know it. That can be setting you up for a downfall. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes. So, can you say now that the life we're living now as people, do you think people are really getting with people to start a family nowadays? So, what do you say about the old school
yeah,
people?
I think people are getting with people that have a family, but I think it's like it's a younger version. Like I think the younger people that's getting together, they might be sticking with each other through thick and thin, just like some of the old people. And you look at some of the old people, a lot of them been back together 20 years, 25. You know what I'm saying? It always been them relationships, and it always been relationships that didn't go nowhere. It always been them because I think the relationships, when I look back on it now, the reason it didn't go nowhere is because of the kids involved. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have met a woman at the club or whatever, and then you get with her, and then you realize, okay, she got two, three kids, and she don't want no more. She already talking about she got her tubes tied. This and that. You might want some kids. So I mean, it's
So,
like
does that help with your decision on being with a woman?
I think the only way you can be with a woman now with kids is you already got kids too, and you don't really want no more.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a match. I already got my section. You already got your section. We come together. Doom doom. If they get along, fine. If they don't, they old enough to go their separate ways or whatever. But I still think it's still a little rocky if you start in the middle, like if you starting with 17-year olds or something like that. That you know what I'm saying? That still miss their real daddy, and real daddy still, and they like. See, you got to deal with all that. You know what I'm saying? With the real daddy, if the real daddy involved, so now you got to think about the real daddy around, and you know what I'm saying. Now real daddy feel like he can come over his house when over a house anytime he want to. And, it's just a whole lot of stuff. Just a man showing up at your house is a problem from the door. You know what I'm saying? For a regular man, let me tell you something. I stay by myself. And if a man just show up, the mailman walk to my door and knock on the door, I might got an attitude. What the fuck you want? Okay. Imagine you got a woman there and a man is coming over there not to see you, to see your woman and her child, and they might have moved in with you. You be like, oh, y'all got to meet at a what's name spot. Then you don't really want to meet at a what's name spot because then what spot is this? Is this
Right.
is this a spot where the hell that the baby's not even be is changing? Is it something else is changing? You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't know. And you got to think about it. Now you're dealing with a man that she probably used to be in love with
Hmm.
that's coming over all the time, or every weekend or every other weekend or something. I mean, it just so much. You know what I'm saying? So much you have to deal with just being a um
A stepfather.
stepdad. And I feel like it's probably the same on the other hand with a woman being a stepmother. Just imagine a man with children, this and that, and he had to deal with his baby mamas. And soon as
Straight from.
if you at work, you come home from work and a baby mama leaving the house. It don't matter if she been in there or not. You don't know. You just see her driving out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just imagine the mental. You know what I'm saying? They're going. Just imagine a daddy coming home and a dude in front of his house and driving out. Same thing. This shit gonna fuck you up with a man just coming by your house when he think, oh, the child called him to come pick him up and take him somewhere, or some. I mean, it's different. It's a different day. It's a
Yeah.
different. All right, let's get to some of these. We ain't gonna get behind today.
Chelsea said, "Why do you think it's hard for stepfathers to be accepted by stepchildren?" Well, I would say a stepfather or a mother. A lot of times it be the children. They're realizing they have to share their parent with somebody else, so their time is being split. If that's something that they're not used to.
I agree there too, and it could be a little jealousy. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like they ain't getting, like you said, they ain't getting that time they wanted, and you know what I'm saying, and stuff like this. So it could be many little things, or they could just don't get a good vibe with your new partner or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It could be because that person walk or talk different than what they used to. They used to
Yeah.
daddy acting like this, and then this other dude come in here, he more stern. He don't want you to do.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He might be an army type, or he might be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or he might be not stern enough, or he ain't got the power to be stern. You come in a situation sometimes, being a stepdaddy, you ain't got the power. You know, it comes into that thing is I deal with my child, you know what I'm saying? You deal with me. So it's like three separate people staying in a household. It's
Yeah.
like all y'all three separate roommates, and only one other person can talk to the other roommate. You can't talk to that roommate. Just the, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it's awkward. You know what I'm saying? It's just awkward. What's up, Dwayne? Up in his house, up in this thing.
Hey, Dwayne.
What's up, James? Oh, yeah, go ahead. There it is.
James said, "After my dad died, I didn't want no man in the house if he wasn't right."
Right. And and let's be honest as men, how many men we know is right now? Fuck with me. We done grew up and we just look at it and we just know it's a lot of men that's different. I mean, it's some men you don't want around your children. It's some men you can tell you don't want because you can tell some certain dudes they act a certain way when they get drunk or they doing something, you know what I'm saying? They kind of touchy feely or anything. You just can know, like a lot of men just see different things in other men. You don't want these men around your children. You can tell how he talk. Yeah, I don't even want this dude around my children. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or or you might be looking at a dude that might be doing something wrong around your children. You know what I'm saying? He's
Hmm.
smoking or he drinking or he just, cussing too much or whatever. I mean, it could be anything. It's like they ain't raising them how you want them raised. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Dwayne said, "What does the stepdad gain from being in a kid's life if his dad is a good man that influenced his own child?"
Read that
He
again.
just got that mother. That's what he has.
Read
He
that.
has the mom.
Read that again. I mean,
He
break it
said,
down.
"What does the stepdad gains from being in a kid's life if the kid's dad is a good man that influenced his own child's life?" If
Oh
he's
yeah,
dad,
yeah,
a
yeah.
good dad, what does the stepdad gain from that?
He really don't gain nothing because I'm gonna tell you, if it's a good man in a child life, he gonna always lean towards his daddy because his daddy taking good care of him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's wondering, what is this dude even here for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So That's where that rift come. If this boy knows his daddy do all this, his daddy take him, get him shoes, take him shopping, do this, or play football, go to his games. I mean, do all this stuff daddy supposed to do. This man sitting up here maybe trying to do something that boy don't want to do nothing. His little time that he got, he want to spend it with his real dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's the same on the other side. Like, and even with a girl or whatever, you got girls, they don't want, they ain't gonna want to deal with you. So it's like a stepdaddy now is more what he dealing with the mama and he just waiting to push the kids at the house,
Mm-hmm.
basically. I'm just, just
Telling it like it is. That's what I said, James. I knew what you meant. You said in the house, and I said that.
oh, hold on.
Go back one. Dwayne said, you know, it's mostly stepdads.
Yeah. No. The white
Why
mom.
mom let these men in the house?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. It ain't the fact that they might need help. They just when another man is out the house, uh sometimes a woman just need that comforting, man around. So they might, and they have needs. It might be the dick, but she wants some in-house dick. But I'm just, you know, just chopping it up how it is. Like, um,
Well, let me speak from a woman perspective.
go ahead.
Like a lot of times we choose guys that will be our companion and we don't always consider our children.
Mm,
You know, we think about ourselves and what we can gain from being a part of this person's life, but we don't know what we're putting around our children. We just feel like this is what I feel like I'm vibing with. So
yeah,
I'm going to accept this. And then later on,
but
your children start growing up and they experiencing this man. So this man could be probably what this woman is entertained with, but not somebody that will be a part of their child's life any good. Because the man is there, he's thinking, oh, this is my woman, I'm chilling with my girl. And he's not even thinking about the children that's involved with the woman's life as well.
well,
So you making sound decisions on your self gain and not your family gain.
but I'm gonna tell you this: it's not when you make a choice with any man. It's not because of children you already got anyway. So what it is if you start making choices, see, what woman should be doing is making a choice. Okay, is this man any good for me? So if the man good for you, you making a valid choice to choose this man. But
Hmm.
because that man good for you and all that,
Is it good for your child?
okay, no, but you got to look at it like this here. No, you saying it like, is he's thinking about the child like that? A man is handcuffed in a way that, you know, he can get in trouble so easily just for even talking to a child or saying the wrong thing or this and that. So really that's a protective mechanism sometimes just to stay away from the child. Because you got a child that might say, oh, he said something to me, that didn't sound right. Oh, he tried to make, because there's a lot of children that lie on they, stepdaddies and this and that because they don't want them in the house. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And so you might have one, a man that he's into you and this and that, but he don't pose to be into the children like that. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
had to grow into that, and they had to grow into him. The ones that like him gonna like him. The ones that ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't kind of make a child like a man that they know that ain't they jet daddy, didn't raise them from a child. They 10, 11, 12. They already walking, talking, and got friends, and
And got their own
you know,
decisions going.
and they spend time with their mom and dad. They done learned this little routine they got between them. And they're like, I'm gonna spend time with you. So it's natural for if a child don't want to spend time with you, you don't want to spend time with them. I mean, it's just
Mm-hmm.
natural. It's not your seed. It's not your blood. So we can sit back and act like, like I used to always say how, ladies used to say, you treat your child better than, yeah, man, you treat mine. I mean, duh. I mean, no, I'm just saying. Don't you treat your child damn near better than you treat anybody else's child around you?
Oh wow.
No, I'm just saying, right?
Okay.
I'm saying when women out there, when they not looking at it as in how they look, how they should be looking, how a man looking at it. They looking at it as in, I love my child. He supposed to love my child just as much as I love my child. Okay, what about his child? Do he supposed to love his child more than he love your child? You just think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like these days, a woman that you just met for 6 months, a year, and you got a child 16, she got a child 15. She want you to love her child just as much as you love your child. That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? It
Okay.
really don't. It just don't make sense. A lot of these relationships sometimes just meeting and a woman wants you to come in like a fucking rainbow man. Like, oh, look at all this love. Look at all this love I got to spread around the room. Oh, I love you too. I love you and love you and love everybody up in here. No, if them people don't like him, he don't like them. Or it gonna come off like that. Because just like when I was watching that video and the dude was acting like he had been around that woman like I think 20 years or something. And she got a child that's 30 or 31. And he done moved back in the house and acting like he won't move out. And she talking about, oh, he ain't leaving till he get ready. You'll leave before he leave. And that's what I'm talking about right there. It always a woman can say a woman can sell you the world. She gonna always pick her child over you. If it's a ship sinking and she see you and that child and y'all married or whatever, she gonna grab her child and let that motherfucker sink. And it ain't gonna even be a fucking what's the name. But if a man do the same thing, if he pick this child over you, you'll be sitting up there talking about, oh, how could he? Because only thing happening now that's different than back in the day, men are kind of waking up and realizing women are way more selfish than they thought than men thought they was at one time. One time, men just thought, oh yeah, she gonna always be behind me and this and that. Then they start realizing, they start watching these TikTok videos. Yes, I cheated. They were like, damn, I was with that girl 7 years. She said she cheated on me for 5. I mean, you look back and you looking at stuff and how raw these women coming up now. I heard a woman say, "Well, your body count shouldn't be over 50 if you're like 22 years old." I'm like, "What? 50? Fuck!" You know what I'm saying? Like the way people are talking, you like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like I would
Hmm.
never think a motherfucker at 22 years old would be been with 50 dudes. I wouldn't think it. Let's get you.
He said Dwayne, the woman. He's saying the woman let those men in the house.
Uh-huh.
Marcus Miles said, "What's up, dude?"
What up, Marcus? Up in his house, up in his thing. What's up, Terry? Up in here, I see you. Oh, Terry up in his house, up in his thing. Well, okay, what's up with this?
Dwayne said, "If they need that man around, tell them kids to play their position. That man pay bills, show respect."
Yeah,
And I would say that if you're that bold to have a man to move in with you, or for you and your family to move in with the man, then the child should know their position to understand that this is the man of the house. But people don't do that anymore. They just do gestures. Everybody play boyfriend, girlfriend forever and just do and rock and roll however their heart desires with no rules or any directions.
well,
So, what examples are you setting for your children?
I'm
So,
glad.
your children grow up and do the same thing you're doing.
I'm
Nothing,
glad.
no commitment.
Okay, I'm glad you said that about the no rules. Let me get wipe everything off the board. I think the reason there's no rules right now. Hold on. This mix. Okay, the reason I feel like there's no rules right now, I think women made it where there's no rules because women erase themselves from following any rules. When we came up, we still got this thing what men should do. Men should provide, protect, this and that. They got this shit laid out that men should pay the bills, provide, protect this and that. But then when you say what a woman should do, they say no, 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 not should. what we do, we what we can do. We don't put, we ain't obligated to just cook, clean, this and that. We pay bills, we do this, we do. Yeah, that's what women say now. They don't do this. Oh, I pose to do this. Women don't get up and clean like they used to do. They don't keep a tidy house, nothing on the floor like back in the day. Oh yeah, you go to a woman house now, it's junky. It's goddamn junky monkey. All the closet packed up with shoes. She done went to the club everywhere and just bought shoes. The shoes so cheap they buy them for $2 a piece and just throw them away around and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, when I came up, women didn't even have stuff on their floor. You know what I'm saying? When I came up, came up low back then, oh, they could keep their house tidy. Part of a woman routine was to wash clothes. I'm gonna get my house back in order. I'm gonna do this. And this was a every week thing. Women don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different time that we think that's happening. It's not happening like it used to be. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
when as they say rules been thrown out the door, and the women the one threw it out the door. They don't want to be women. They want to be half man, half woman. We want to be partners in the house. I want to provide just as much as you because I want to run the house just as much as you. Anything that you say to go on in the house, I want it ran by me first. It didn't happen like that back in the day. That's
Mm-hmm.
why the rules out the door. Men can't follow no rules that done been thrown away. They've been thrown away. Everybody wants a man to steady follow some rules, and women run their own rules and they change them day by day. You on mute? Just letting you know. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right, come on, Dan. Let go.
Good evening to you, Terry. Chelsea said, I think if the father and stepdad respect each other, then 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 the child may be more accepting of that man. So if the father and the stepdad respected each other,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
I
agree with that.
agree. Yeah,
I agree with that because I feel like every time seriously knew I was gonna seriously be in a child life, I have talked to the father of the children. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was just not a father around. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like an active father that's kind of what's name because a real father he gonna come and tell you my child get out of line. Make sure
handle it.
handle that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't
Hmm.
doing. Don't put your hands on my child. You know what I'm saying? You call me. Don't you touch my child. He ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come up to you respectfully because guess what? When he moved on, he had to go in that same situation. He had to go in another household where the woman might have had a kid or something, and he got to deal with the same kind of stuff. So once you get grown, and once you know what I'm saying, once you learn what's going on, you know what I'm saying, like I remember being real young and coming up in the household and being in a woman's household and I wasn't much older than the kids, probably had them about 5, 10 years. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You just really just long as the kid respect you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to play dad, what's name, but if they cool, they want to ride to the store or whatever, whatever is cool. But it was just about respect. You feel what I'm saying? And
yeah,
the children respect you long as the mama respect you. See, I
yeah,
have
yeah.
realized once the mama starts showing a little disrespect towards men, that's when the children really start disrespecting because they know they got an out. You know what I'm saying? Like if mama demand respect, them children gonna get behind it and respect too. Even if they don't want to, they gonna get behind it because they know mama gonna lay the law down. You know what I'm saying? That part.
Right. Hmm.
Same with mothers and stuff. Man, yeah.
Chelsea says some same with mothers and stepmoms.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead with that.
James said, I was with a woman with four. Said it again.
Four children, come on.
Okay. James said, I was with a woman with four children. She tried to use my love for her children against me like that was my own. It's hard if your intentions are pure.
And I can agree with that. I think that what back in the day, it kept me. I had a certain kind of, I had a love for children more than I really had a love for the woman I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Mm,
I came in a lot of situations, I was so into the children, playing football with them, doing, you know what I'm saying, out there, this and that. So I think it was a difference because I initially, I had so much love for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And I don't think I ever wavered on that. I just, as I got older, if the kid didn't like me, I understood and I just detached myself from the situation. You know what I'm saying? And then that's just something as a man that you got to do. Don't love something that don't love you. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
Lord. So it should that be a statement you saying don't love something that doesn't love you?
Yeah, that just kind of like almost affect the life sometimes. If something don't love you, how can you love it back?
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids sometimes have a natural hate just for people. People don't even know how dangerous some of these kids are. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Some people own kids. You think about it, it's kids out here plotting to kill their parents and all kind of stuff. It's some dangerous kids out there. It's some kids that really kind of fucked up and playing these games and all kind of stuff. They kind of fucked up. They social media lives. They don't even love themselves. A lot of women. I remember just some years ago was talking about committing suicide, and all this social media had them on to look a certain kind of way, and it was hurting a lot of women.
Mm.
Okay, did you? Oh, okay.
No, I'm right there. Terry said, I mean, being a stepdad these days is the next thing to playing with fire.
Mhm.
Kids are their parents' best friends now.
Right, and I
You
and
hear
I
that so much.
and I can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And they got a straight connection with them. They got the phone number. They on speed dial and all that shit. You can get fucked up, mess with somebody kid. Go ahead with that.
Dwayne said, a great example is your kids get five stepdads before they are 14.
Right. And that's a real statement too, because some of them get two, three of them before they born.
Mm,
While they in their mama's stomach, she done already got rid of two.
oh, Lord.
No, it is real talk. I done seen it happen. I done seen people just because soon think about it. Soon as some people get pregnant and tell the baby daddy they pregnant, sometimes these was flings anyway. They wasn't no girlfriend or boyfriend. They already breaking up just because pregnant. He like, I ain't want no baby. He, you take a plan B. You told me you was on birth control. You know what I'm saying? It become an
Hmm.
argument from the door. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was fucking Jimmy too. You wasn't just fucking me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm just telling you how it goes sometimes. All right, go ahead.
Erica said, for 20 years, I've never dated with kids, but to tell the truth, I definitely don't want an older man with grown kids. Now I'm older, a hot mess.
Yeah. And see, that's the other part of it. See, people don't realize a lot of ladies find themselves doing the right thing, but it's a detrimental to them. Like they might say, I'm not gonna put nobody around my kids, and then they mess up and they wait till they child 17, 18 get out of school, and all the good guys that they could have got is gone. And then you left with the scraps trying to scrape up. a part of a dude here and a part of a dude there. You know what I'm
Sad,
saying?
but it's so.
Yeah.
Chelsea said she agreed with you, Terry. Erica said, after being in a relationship for 20 years, I just found out 5 years ago about the outside kids. Oh,
Well, at least you wasn't married. You said a relationship. All right. Okay. Let's go.
Chelsea said, at what point should a step parent be able to discipline that child? Oh
Woo.
my goodness.
That's the word.
That's the main problem. Do you hear me?
Um,
That's the
I'm glad.
problem. Nobody wants you touching their children.
I'm glad I was intimidating dude, and I probably could grab a child. I never had to whoop a child, but I think my stare down was good Gucci. I could put that look on them and goddamn it and do that jump at them or something.
Oh Lord, not to jump at them.
Yeah, he got damn bad. You know that jump, all right now.
Then when they get their mom along, they'll let her know how
Yeah,
you did to them.
I done did many times. I've been like, um, I don't even know because I never was the type of person to tell the person to come get the child. I look at the child like in a certain kind of way. I really just didn't have that problem. So
Mm.
I probably was blessed not to be in them type of situation where the child was disrespectful, and I think that comes from just picking an old school mama that really she had it on the table that you could discipline. You know, just because they knew I could, probably the reason they did. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? They like, I ain't trying him. You know what I'm saying? So probably just because they knew she had gave me permission to straighten them,
All of that.
that what made them say, okay. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I don't think no stepdad in today's atmosphere has okay to discipline any child
No,
because
I
half
don't think
the
so.
real parents don't even have the okay to discipline their child. So you think outside of going okay?
Won't happen.
Um,
Terry said men and women knows their kids doing all these crimes in our city and want a man to be a stepfather.
you be like, look, Joker, your gun already, your son already carrying guns at the house at 13. You want a dude to come over there talking about being a stepdaddy?
Right.
Ain't
Talk to
nobody
your
gonna get
tummy.
shot over How?
Terry said, hello, Bella. I'm loving your look. Okay. Thank you, Terry. Coloration going on out here. He
Yeah.
said, stepfather. If she ain't taught their kids at least the 10 Commandments, I want her.
The Ten Commandments, those that thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not harm me.
Oh, you know a commandment cut up now.
Come on.
Who's
There it
doing
is, man. This is
that?
our piece. Hold on,
He
I
said,
got to do it in my voice.
okay, go
A
ahead. Do
man
your
need to
thing.
buy pizza, a sitter, and tell mom we eating at Waffle House and going to the Mustang on Northside Drive. Now that's old school now.
Straight old school.
That was about how it was though. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay.
James said exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all mess.
Go ahead.
Chelsea said, I feel that with children, you have to build trust and separate relationships with them apart from their mom and dad. I definitely understand that's easier said than done.
Well, I know these days it's better for you to pick a good baby daddy and stay with him because it's gonna be treacherous out here trying to get somebody in this social media era. These kids swiping phones at 3 years old. They be like,
I know they know how to swipe a phone. Isn't that
Hey,
something?
that shit crazy, man. These jokers know how to open the phone and everything. They be like, hey, yeah, yeah. Push it in that joker face. Let me see that face. Go ahead.
James said, when the child say, "I'm gonna tell my daddy," hand them the phone.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Now that's the worst thing you can really hear from a child is I'm gonna tell my daddy. But it's the best thing because he ain't told on you yet. Man. So that means you got time.
Oh Lord, to do what?
Get the fuck away or or like if you got a thing with the daddy, and I love when they say tell your daddy so I can call the daddy over there and have the daddy whoop that ass too. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
That old good old school shit. Nah, that shit don't happen no more. That's a dream that I had dreamed right
Oh
there.
Lord,
Ain't nobody whooping them children no more.
ain't nobody whooping kids no more. Joe said, to be real, I think that's the problem with Generation X. The parents don't want any outside corrections. Our parents used to give our teachers permission to paddle us
Yep,
and everything else.
yep.
They used to give the neighbor that permission too, but nowadays they want to say, touch
Hey,
Johnny, touch my
let
kid.
me tell you something. When I was growing up, listen, when you got in trouble, if you got in trouble at the bus stop, you got about 3 whoopings still before you made it back home.
Right.
If you got in trouble at the school, even at the end of school, you got about 2 whoopings before you made it home. You know what I'm saying? Before you got
Yeah.
that real ass whooping, and mom used to just say, what you do? She just like an investigator. I'm gonna wait till I get all the information to see how bad I'm gonna beat you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You feel what I'm saying? And
They
people
don't
don't
do
even
that no
realize how
more.
it was. They don't realize. Go ahead.
Dwayne said, "What tell men we have to accept your kids? If we want you, sometimes we don't want your kids, just you tonight."
Yeah, and that's the other problem. I mean, the spontaneous is pulled out. You can't do nothing spontaneous. You just can't go and say, "Oh, let me go over here and grab her and let's go here."
You got to
Okay,
take the whole family.
now I got to get the kids ready. I got to get a babysitter. Oh, I got to do this and that and this and now it's not spontaneous. Now it's like a 3 hour ride now. Like some shit you gonna do at 4 and 9 start itself. you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear
So,
you.
it's like men don't get that spontaneous feel when you have to go through all these little hoops and loops to even just take her out. I mean, you can't. Oh shit! What the hell happened now? I might have went on.
No, okay.
Get back on. All right. My face didn't never blink off though, did it?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm thinking like, what happened? I didn't see
I
anything.
put on my shades or something. What's going on? Can I see? Okay. Yeah, but I just feel like it's just that type of stuff going on.
Hmm.
Um, I'm gonna run down some of these things, but we done just about went over so much. I like freelancing a little bit because I can kind of go with the flow and stuff like that. And like I said at the bottom, 20 years ago, it was good. 23, it's hard being poor. So what you think about that? 20 years ago, it was different. It was different.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, we can say 20 years ago for ourselves, right? So just say
yeah,
we said 20 years ago for ourselves. We know where we were in predicaments where people
probably
were
everybody
actually.
look, everybody on this.
Well, I'm just saying, like
Everybody
people were actually out trying to possibly create families and
Mhm.
have a relationship. But when those things doesn't happen, people go south easily. So now 2023, you have more options, you
Mm.
have more social media. So you just do whatever you want. Things are not orchestrated on how we were brought up. We were brought up a little different. Love is not love anymore. Love is given and received, just what we can get. So it's different now.
Oh yeah, and I get what he's saying, but you treat children like they're yours until you can't.
That part until you gone.
Yeah, and that's
That's how you do relationships now. You just
yeah.
be in it until it's over with.
Well, I mean, what it is I think with the social media area and what's the name, I think it lets you know how short life is. It lets you know how short relationships are, and I just be watching, looking around, and you know anything probably over 5 years, it probably feel like a 20-year relationship because everybody else in and out of relationships like boom, da doom, da doom, da doom. You just watch people in and out. You just look at them, and you look at them on Facebook. You, you, you know when you know that a woman ain't in a relationship with dude no more. You just go and you like, damn, she used to put pictures of him up all the time. You just go through the pictures and see ain't no man on no pictures no more. Oh, okay.
So listen, what do you say about the women that have her old relationship pictures on Facebook and her new relationship pictures on Facebook?
I mean, she understand that um well maybe her old relationship, maybe that man dead or something. Or maybe she the type of person that don't change with social media. You know what I'm saying? Like she's saying, I put this up then. I'm not going back and deleting photos and stuff like that. I'm just
That's
going
where I was, but this
right
where I am
where
now.
I'm at now. Yeah,
I'm
and
just
and and,
saying.
and you can respect the person like that because then it leaves it better for that man. He know who you mess with. He can investigate. Yeah, I ain't seen this nigga. Yeah,
I think that has a lot to do with you. I think your side hustle is a PI. But hey,
I used to want to be there at one time, but the streets was calling.
oh Lord.
Oh, okay. All right, come on with you.
Chelsea said the quality and morals of men and women have declined over the past 20 years. That
Oh
is so true.
yeah. And I feel like just the music that I hear women jamming to, I never heard it back in the day. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you even worse. Let me tell you something. Women that used to jam to music back in the day when I came up, they didn't even know the lyrics. They just knew the beat and shit like that. They ain't know nothing. They would dance to slutty music and stuff. They ain't know none of the
Didn't even
words.
know what it was saying.
Didn't even care. Didn't buy the albums, none of that. Now you got women that actually playing stuff with their car. They singing that thing and singing the whole song. You be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different woman out here. Like when I came up, women didn't know the whole. If a woman knew songs to a thing, you know she probably hood. Now she it only way you can say is every woman got to be hood. Cause I mean 90, I'm gonna say 90% of women can sing songs that you wouldn't believe she knew. You know what I'm saying? You be like, really? You
You
sung on
see them on social
you
media
be like, you
pronouncing
song.
and announcing word per word.
I think the worst
Every
thing
hood song, you like,
I know
wow.
people might talk shit to me, but I think the only thing that I probably don't like that women do that I feel like very masculine is get on social media smoking blunts and stuff, or rolling up weed. It's just not sexy at all. Whatever you do at home is cool. Why you have to announce it to the public that I get high or I smoke weed or whatever? Whatever you do, used to be sacred in the home, and now it's not sacred. Like people up here cooking, and they just got their shit on live and just, hey, bitch, yeah, I'm getting my hair done, bitch. You see this old shit here? Yeah, I'm just like, why
It's so
everybody?
surreal.
Why everybody got to know this? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, I think that's the only thing that really just, and I think that's what's turning men off because as the camera shows, it has nothing, and it's starting to pull a level off of women that men did not know that was there.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We used to think women was sugar and spice and everything nice. You remember that? Sugar and spice and everything
I
nice.
remember the saying.
They're saying they used to be like, woman, sugar, sweet, sugar and spice and everything nice. And men was the natural, bad man or a man just gonna be a man and all that old type of stuff. But you never knew that women could be as cold as they is in this day and age. Like
As they are.
you listen,
Some women feel like they got that mindset of what they've been through, that they take their pain and they put it in their actions of being as a person. So it changed your whole character as a woman. So everything cushiony, soft, they turn it to their hard stuff.
yeah.
And just like Chelsea says, Sexy Red is the new role model for teenagers and young women. Yikes. I don't even know who Sexy Red is. Just
Uh,
like people talk about
watch
Glorilla. I don't even know who Glorilla
that.
is.
But I'm gonna tell you this: Gorilla, Sexy Red is so bad that she made Gorilla seem like a bit of an angel. That's just how
Okay.
bad. And
Sexy Red is the rapper.
Gorilla is bad, but
Let
Gorilla
me see
ain't
who
got
she
shit
is.
on Sexy Red.
Let me
Sexy,
see who she is.
yeah, we ain't gonna put that on there because
Oh
that
no, no, no.
no, I was
I
just
just
letting
said
you
I
know.
wanted to see.
Yeah, we can always put the picture up, but not. But listen, Sexy Red, I heard her say on a thing the other day. She said, "Yeah, I like toxicity. I I, I, I don't want no barn man. I want a man that every now and then we go fast and shoot at somebody or something. What? Shoot at somebody? What this girl trying to get you put in jail, man? You know what I'm saying? Like she said, every now and then, I'm like, you even want the mailman to do stuff like this? Drive fast and shoot at man. These guys get crazy.
I don't know her. I've never
Uh
heard of
oh.
her. Shonda says some men made women to act the way they act, and some just don't know no better. Well, that's the problem. If you allow somebody to change you, see, you have to get your mindset in growth. You
Mm-hmm.
know, a lot of times we used to take things like that and we act a certain type of way and carry that baggage with us. And so we do react from the things that we've gone through. So when you get mature in what you're going through, then you learn how to develop those things that you've gone through and build yourself as a better person
Yeah.
instead of reacting towards people from what somebody else put you through.
Right. And then you got to look at it like this here. It's called self accountability. You can't, even stuff I did out in the streets, you know, if you become a felon or something, it's just like blaming the other dudes around you for you becoming a felon. You know what I'm saying? Like when you out here and you choose to do certain things, it comes with certain risks. You know what I'm saying? And like they say, if you want to be out here and be a gangster, and that's the same thing women going through now. They out here playing gangster and they getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what gangsters do. They
But
forgot
no, but
that
she
part.
wasn't
No, but hold on, no. I'm just mixing a whole little bowl in there. I'm
okay.
just saying, when you say it's because see when you say men make you act like that, some men make people act that way. What you saying is you influence about the people around you and not you influencing them. See, a woman supposed to make a man a better man and a nicer kind of man than the man supposed to make the woman a worse version of herself. You understand what I'm saying?
What? What? The man's supposed to make the woman a worse version
No,
of
no,
herself?
no, no. I said then a man. You got to listen to the words.
Okay, well
I
that's why
said
I
a
asked you to
woman.
repeat. I
I
missed
said
it.
a woman should not be able to blame a man for making her turn and act a certain way, because a woman is supposed to be positive and supposed to be able to make a man act better. See, back in the day, women was so sweet and nice. Like I said, back in the day, women was the one that made a man act better. When he got home or whatever, she rubbed on him or whatever, and it calmed him down after his days of being out there. You feel what I'm saying? He out
Okay,
there in the world doing
I'm
all
gonna
kind
let
of
you
shit.
finish.
But what I'm saying is, you know, is back in the day, a woman didn't act like her man acted. She didn't what's name. Even if she felt a certain way about certain type of stuff, she didn't act like he acted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you go out there and catch a felon, you can't sit up there and say, "Cause I was with these niggas." You know what I'm saying? This how I got my felony. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got your felony because you wasn't supposed to be around them niggas. So you got to be careful what type of man you choose and all that stuff, because best believe most people know who they get in relationship with. You know who you get in a relationship with, and you know just about 75% of who they are already. You might close your eyes and might want to play like you don't know, but you know, goddamn it. Most women do fucking internal investigations like the FBI before they get with women. They get your facts checked and all that. They know they can tell you how many times you've been to jail and the last three people you dated.
Okay, well, look, not every woman, right? And I
What?
know you didn't say every, right? So,
No, you know I don't play with that
okay,
every.
well, I'm just saying, you said women were sweet and
Sugar,
they made sure home
spice,
was good when the man came. They did everything that they needed to do, right?
right?
Back then.
Yeah,
So back then, men were around here providing and being consistent with this woman. So if home is good, she make home good. If daddy is doing what he needs to do, then she's gonna be sweet to him and cook and provide and wash him
right,
and rub him and all those things that this man heart desire.
right.
But when a man start being corrupt in treating the woman bad, these are things that women go through that we have to take from
You
what
said
a man
what?
decided to do himself.
You said when he
So
started.
men stop being head of households and start just being assholes. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they
Hold,
chose to
hold,
do.
hold,
So
hold,
when you
hold.
get these
You
things
trying to
done,
hold on,
then
hold on,
that's what
hold
no,
on.
I'm still talking. Well, hold on.
Okay.
That's when you make this whole diversion of what you deciding to do, then when you don't you lose your sweetness. You add too much water to anything sweet, it's gonna dilute it. The sugar is gone. So you pouring the
Okay.
wrong stuff into
Okay.
it.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. All right. My rebuttal to that is the same women that say men are making them more masculine and this and that, they picking gangsters. They picking motorcycle riders. They picking bad boys. They picking niggas with the pants hanging off their ass with big old guns sticking out their pocket. They picking these type of these women ain't no fucking angels from the door when they get with these certain type of dudes. I done seen the type of woman because I'm gonna do this. My I have a couple of um I can tell the difference in my couple of nieces or whatever that was raised in Madison and my couple of nieces that was raised in Jackson. They totally different. The two over there married and even the boy, my nephew, they all married and have households where they doctors and this and that and blah blah blah, sweet families. I ain't never heard of no fights, no this and that, none of that shit. The ones that were raised over in Jackson, they wild. They throwing all kind of color in their head. They doing all kind of stuff. They getting in fights. They talking about niggas ain't shit and this and that and blah blah blah. Or they love one day, they hate nigga the next day. All this shit on social media. I can go to my other cousin. I don't see none of their relationship stuff on social media. Just good pictures of them, at the here and at the there and this and that. Not them down talking their people or they man or whoever they going with. So let me tell you something. A lot of people are toxic, but don't wanna admit that they toxic.
But hold on. Everybody out here that we're meeting, I can speak for myself. I have not gotten with a gangster and said that it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? These are nice blue collar, white collar guys, We worked, but it didn't work because they broke my heart. So if they broke my heart, then it is what it is. But it's up to me. I had to learn how to redevelop myself and not hold on to what these guys decided to take me through. So when they took me through these things, I use this as growth now in my older age. But you can't always say we chose, to be with these type of guys because we always meeting the representative
Mm,
in everything, men and women.
okay, let's catch up.
Chelsea says sexy red makes the city girls seem like angels. I don't even know who that is.
There.
Trying to say
Uh,
facts to what I said. Okay.
okay.
Carry on. Terry said Bella, when they made the song, she works hard for the money. It was over then.
It's over. Go ahead.
We got our own income. Hanson said, both marriages, two were women with children. And at 54, I'm the father of one, but stepdad to five and step granddaddy to 10.
Oh,
Okay.
that
So
was
it can work. He's
okay.
an example.
Yeah.
Chelsea said, gangster and bad boys aren't the only type of men who breaks our hearts out here. I just said the same thing, Chelsea.
Oh, for
It's
real?
not gangster. I didn't even meet any. So they're not, it be these soft spoken little good professional men out here doing stuff. I
This is
don't know
a
what you thought.
soft posted good professional man.
No, they doing this stuff too.
Oh, so
It is not gangsters.
it
These gangsters around
I
here, they
what she
doing
said.
the thing,
I what
loving
she
you
said.
real.
Judgmental. Same thing done in Madison, done in Jackson. No, it's not. You better check the law thing on there. If you do the same thing you're doing in Jackson, you're gonna get 1,000 years.
No. She was saying how
I
you
know
were
what she's
comparing
saying.
your
I know
your,
what she's saying.
your
But
nieces in
I'm just
Madison and your
look,
nieces
you
in
know
Jackson.
me. And my need to be right, I got to add everything into it. You see, I had to go straight to the law. And
It
look,
has something to do with
look,
your
these
upbringing.
same dudes that running lights in Jackson wouldn't run a goddamn a stop sign in Madison. See, it ain't the same. See, we can play like it's the same, but it ain't the same because you know why? Discipline, a level of discipline
But
over
we're
there.
not talking about the laws of the land. We're talking about the example
No,
that you gave
see,
of
look,
a
look, look.
quality
You
of a
won't even listen
person.
to what I'm talking about now. You so busy trying to jump back then. I'm telling you, it's a level of discipline that keeps Jackson from achieving the same level of something like Madison. Because no, what I'm saying, because discipline. When you go through Madison, you don't see paper all over the what's name. You don't see stray dogs running all over the street and all that old type of shit. You know why? Because they dog pound actually do they job, come out and pick up stray dogs. They actually uh, go and they pick up the paper all the way, and people ain't around here just littering and rolling blunts and dropping in and rolling in their car, smoking in the stove, going in the store high with guns hanging out there. They don't do that dumb shit in Madison. So let's get it real. They don't do the same shit in goddamn Madison that they do in Jackson. It's a level of restraint they got over here because they don't give a fuck. They think they can get away with murder over here. They ain't gonna do none of that shit over there because they ain't gonna get away with a speeding ticket over there.
So are you saying that your family members that were married in Madison
Uh-huh.
and the ones that were not married in
And they
Jackson.
went to school in Mouse. Yeah.
Okay, so you saying it's their quality of life
Right.
that directed them into marriage
Right.
and the quality of life from where Jackson doesn't promote that type of thing.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
I understand.
Right. And that's all I'm saying. Like if you around, like I say all the time, you're around shit too long, you gonna mess around, and start stinking whether you want to or not. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to be serious. We in some neighborhoods that the closest store to us, sometimes you don't even want to go there once it hit a certain pretty dark or even in the light. You don't want to go there because motherfucker they're bagging or motherfucker doing that. They don't allow that shit over there. They don't allow all that. You ain't never went to Madison and seen a motherfucker come up to you at the gas station talking about,
Ma'am, you got
right,
50
can I
cents.
pump your gas and all that and hanging it. They got chairs outside of Texaco on Mega Evers down there. I seen chairs and what you call them damn stools. I mean the chair that you get, the old man chair you rock back.
A rocking chair?
Yeah, the old chair. What they call it? The lounge or whatever you call it. What you call it?
A
The big
recliner?
recliner. I said a
At the
recliner
store?
at the store, outside the store, the Texaco on Sunset and what's his name. You will go past there, you're gonna see a recliner right there on the side of the store
I'm
there.
going to see just
Man,
because you said it.
I said, God damn. And that's what I'm saying. They let people get away with so much and want the crime go down. You can go around and just pick up folks what they doing shit that's illegal, louding at the store, doing this, all this old shit, all outside the door, just standing up there waiting on the motherfucker to come to the store. If people waiting in cars to ride motherfucker, wait in Flowood or Madison in the car for too long and see what happens. You going to jail. You gonna go to jail, or at least you gonna show your ID and wonder why the fuck you sitting there for so long.
Well, I agree with that.
It's according what you allow, and Jackson been allowing bad behavior so long that it's hard for them to flip it back. Because even the cops bad behavior, they go to Madison and get arrested. Our cops get arrested in Madison. Yeah, that part. When have we ever arrested a Madison cop over here? Never. Because even if they do fuck up, they don't fuck up in Jackson, knowing this they arch enemy. And they know, these cops know Madison and Brandon and all them police over there don't like them sometimes. They still go there and fuck up. They gonna arrest your ass. They ain't gonna keep no police code or whatever you call it. Uh-oh. Come on, read it.
Terry said they wanted a soldier and it was super over with.
Yep. You remember the words I want a soldier and wanna give me and they want me. If status ain't hood. You remember that song?
A
He
little
gotta
bit.
be street if he messing with me. I need a soldier. She wants somebody to kill a motherfucker. That what a soldier is.
Thank you, Nina. I'm just saying
I'm
he
just,
stirred up his potty mouth.
I'm just saying though. Ain't that right though? What's up, Nina? Up in his house.
Yeah, she said you need some soap.
She said, okay, that's it.
Right.
I'm just saying, ain't that right though?
That's the
That was the
song.
And then what's that other song? If you can't pay the rent, what that song? Oh, now you all don't know nothing. I remember this song. Yeah, if you ain't got
I
the,
know Babyface, he'll do all those things. He'll cook
I
up
pay
dinner and
your
stuff.
rent. Is that him? I
Now
buy
cook
your
your
clothes.
dinner for you.
I will suck
He
your
said soon as he get
water,
home from
baby.
work.
Soon as I get home from work. No, I can't even sing this song. I remember trying to sing this song. No, find my lover. Soon as I get home, singing it, I realized, hey man, I ain't even got no job. No, okay, my bad. So I knew they weren't talking about me. Okay.
We need you to get a job.
Man, that was
So you
man.
can pay some rent and
I'm
stuff.
telling you now, it's been a lot of things now. Come on now, boom. Let's throw that up there.
Social media, technology, and everyone's keeping up with everything.
Yeah. I mean, with that, it's hard to. That's another reason it's kind of hard to date. You know, a single mother because that technology, that social media,
No,
and
forget a single mother, a woman, period. Social media break up our relationships.
yeah. I mean, it's rough. It's rough.
People see you post, oh, I'm in a relationship. They see you with a man or a woman. Immediately, they trying to see, how can I ruin this?
Yep. They
How
be
can I be a part of this?
like,
We just text them and say, hey, how you been? I miss you. What you up to?
hey, let me
Want to
come
go
over.
for coffee,
Let me,
dinner,
let me come over there and suck on that. Okay, my bad. Let me stop.
and all of that?
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, just think about it. The days of baby boy. Just imagine they was just getting cell phones good and this and that. Just imagine with social media. Social media wasn't here when the movie Baby Boy came out.
You sure?
No. Social media wasn't here, wasn't no Facebook and none of that.
When did it come out? Past 2010? Before
Yeah,
2010?
it just been out what 13 years. I think they said last time. I think it was something. I know
Let
what's
me
name it
make
come out in
sure.
2009. That's when Facebook came out. I don't know how old Baby Boy is, but in 2009 when Facebook came out.
Oh, okay.
What year movie Baby Boy came out?
2001.
See, wasn't no goddamn wasn't no Facebook, none of that shit. That's
But
why
I
I
know
we be
Tyreek
looking at
came
stuff.
out before then because he was the Coke guy.
Look at you talking
Coke
about
is it? Da,
Tyrese
da,
came
da,
out. She
da,
just
da,
say Tyrese
da,
came
da.
out. She said,
She said social media break it up if the two allow it.
"Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree."
if you put it out there, it's gonna be broke up. Cause when I tell you thoughts and kings and dings and lings, they gonna show up.
But you know what? One thing I can say about social media is everybody agreed at first. You remember, even when I was on here, right? I remember when I used to always say, social media just for fun. I used to put it on my thing. I'd be like, if you listen, if you believe anything I say, I'm gonna drive you crazy. I mean, you remember I used to put that up every day. Like back in the day when I used to post every day when I had the Dr. Honeysucker show. You remember when I had that old I used to post that. I used to be like, if you take what I say seriously, I will drive you crazy. And that's what I used to tell everybody.
But I'm saying you saying that right, but sometimes you put some good information out there. So that's a misconception of what you post.
Yeah, but
So you can't be
I just
saying that.
no,
So
but
you gotta say, sometimes I be joking, or sometimes I'm around here just
uh-uh.
poking fun. You
No.
know,
Sometimes the joking can be truthful. You know what I'm saying? That's why comedians are so famous and stuff because they tell jokes that are based in truth too. And that's how I look at it. Like it might not be exactly my truth or the next person's truth, but it's somebody's truth out there. What I'm saying, you feel what I'm saying? So I mean, I done been out here and I've seen a lot. So when I spit out and I think about stuff and I throw it out there, you know what I'm saying? It just like I remember when I did a caption one time when I was gonna tell on the women on about how to catch know your woman cheating on you. And I remember, talking about the parking at the Walmart and all them old things I was saying the women did and they car detailed and all that stuff. I mean, it was might have been funny, but it was ways that women that's how they cheated. Even women as nurses, they get somebody to cover for them, lunch break, they go get them some and come back and it's like it never happened. You know what I'm saying?
hmm.
But it's stuff that always happen. Always happen. Come on, let's go.
Chelsea said you definitely need a disclaimer for some of the stuff you be saying. And I agree, he does. You say some stuff, and you know, people be saying like, "Oh, what I put on social media does not have anything to do with me." But people that know you know that what you put up is just about you. What are you doing? It's people that do that. I mean, not saying just you in general. I'm just saying people.
Oh,
They say what I put up is not about me, but it actually be about you.
oh.
People out there that does that, including you. You may post some stuff, you making a joke out of it, may be pertaining to you.
To somebody else? Or you talking
To
about?
you.
Oh, I don't know about that one. Come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Nina said, "Pay the cost" is that song you're talking about.
Pay the cost to be the boss.
I
Oh,
don't
I
know if that's
don't
the
know.
one,
Oh,
Nina.
maybe that's just the song name, huh?
Probably so. Oh, she said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yep, and he think it's funny too. Yep, he be so typical.
What? Well, okay.
Yes, you do.
Hey, you got to. This had to be. Oh, she said yes. Now she was replying to what's her name talking about. I said I think it's funny, and then Nina said yes, he do. They were playing on that. I had to look at the YouTube version too. See, I'm looking at the Facebook version here, and then I got the YouTube version. I got the all that. Yeah, that part. One day I'm gonna have screens everywhere. I'm gonna be like this here, touching. They're gonna be the future show.
Okay, the Jetson.
You
So
remember
you
Jackson used to do that? Then I'm gonna have one of them good chairs, gonna be hovering. I'm just saying. Let me pull another banner down so y'all stop getting on me.
so different personalities of each child, baby dads and baby moms. Ooh, there's a war going on.
Yeah, all them different personalities. See, that's what people don't realize. See, a lot of people let every child and everybody grow into their own personality. See, I remember when a child had a bad attitude, we'd be like, you know what, we're gonna cut your hair out. And the child straightened up. I'm good. Now you tell them to cut that out, go ahead. Go ahead.
It'll grow back.
My daddy said ain't nobody cutting my hair off. I just text him. My daddy said he come to get me. Y'all ain't cut shit over here. He paid. He just got my hair done last week. Yeah, y'all ain't cut nothing. And you know it happened like that these days. These kids are gangsters. Gangster. It's a kid right now looking over here talking about yeah. I'm telling you now, they don't play that mess.
Putting your business on social media. We just got done talking about that.
Yup. Yup. And that happens a whole lot when people get in a little spats and little arguments. Put your business on social media. Oh, I don't need nobody to be no daddy to my children and this and that and that and that. And that what happened. And he sit up there and listen. They be like, you know what? You right. You don't need me to be a daddy to your children. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
and there it is. I'm gonna tell you. I think relationships are so short now that sometimes a lot of relationships don't even last 2 3 weeks because I think what I'm gonna tell you what happens. I think I think people get in relationships and then they what's that? That's that person that show up that not the real person. What's the other person?
Representative.
The representative show up for a while and he's just saying everything right, just everything she want to hear. Yes, that dress looks lovely, darling. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you move like a goddess. Yes. Then he get the pussy, yeah, bitch, you know what I'm saying? And shit, hey, it's whatever, baby, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to be here. I'm just saying what it is, and I remember listening to a woman one time, and it was just so telling. She was like, she told me, um, I said, "What you doing these days?" She said, "She trying to get these niggas before they get these draws." So basically, she was telling me that she trying to get as much as out of them as she can before she give them some coochie. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's how women thought pattern was. That was like 10 years ago. So imagine women thought patterns now, because she had children that probably was almost grown, but think about that grown generation, and they hatching eggs and making more, knocking them eggs out, and they hatching more children. And then I think generation in Jackson, we getting worse and worse because it's not the leaders of the community like it used to be. We don't have the grandmas, the old grandmas and stuff like that, and the highly respected people that stayed in the neighborhood. A lot of people, them people moved out of the neighborhood, moved to Byron, moved to Clinton, they moved to Madison, they moved all over the place, and they left all the bad people here. They tore
Oh,
down.
yeah.
No, I'm for real. They tore down the projects, gave everybody certificates to houses, and they moved beside people, and they ran all the good people out. Just saying. People started parking across the yard. I remember back in the day, wasn't it? When you see people parking across the yard, you'd be like, "Oh, they sell dope over there."
Never thought about that.
I'm just saying, when you saw people parking across the yard, you'd be like, "They don't give a fuck. They renting and they sell dope out of there." You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was dogs. I didn't know if you parked across the yard.
No, I mean, you probably see it, like if you saw 5 pit bulls around the house, you probably like, yeah, hit dope back there in the backyard somewhere. This is running one right. He got too many dogs back there. He guarding something. But I'm just saying, I mean, it was just like that. You know what I'm saying? And I
Hmm.
just feel like now you catch people, they park across the yard, they throw trash in the street, they let the dog tear up the garbage. I mean, man, I look at stuff, I watch people just peel off, they peel, they do their blunts, and they just throw it at the window, throw it on the ground. They don't give a fuck. I mean, they just open the door and throw the paper in, the cigar, everything out there. They don't care. And you got people who still care and still carry themselves a certain kind of way. And you got another class of people now in Jackson that don't give a flying fuck about nothing. About nothing.
Mm,
Barely care about their own family. All right, what I
I
got?
know, right?
What I got now? Come on with it.
Okay, wait. Okay, so should you expect to come first or be a part of them in their years long friends? So, like, if you're with a person, should you expect to come first before their children and friends?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't know it, and you the one who wrote that one.
That's the question I was asking you. Didn't you hear the question mark?
No, I'm saying break it down in nigga terms. I can't.
I just said that.
I'm trying to break it down like at the lowest level. What you say?
Okay. So if you with somebody, you hook up with this person, you want to be in a relationship with them.
Uh-huh.
Do you come first before their children and their friends?
So you said want to hook up with them, or you already hooked up
No,
with
you're trying to be in a relationship with this person.
them? I just
Should
see
you expect to
that's
come before their children and their friends?
yeah, but see, then what you did, you doing this try stuff. You either in a relationship or you not. You
I just told you what I said. I said you're being in
trying.
a relationship. You're being in a relationship. You're working on being Now, trying is a decision where you can go that way with it on a plus or the negative way. You
Yeah,
exit.
but what you just said, trying to be in a
That's
relationship.
what trying mean. I'm telling you. So you're
So
working on being
trying,
in a relationship with this person.
uh-huh.
So would you move forward?
If you know it, okay, let's do it this way. Let me add a little bit to that context. Would you move forward if you knew that you would never be first in that relationship? I think a lot of men ain't had no choice. A lot of men know how it is sometimes. I mean, it's just you
You
know.
everybody always have a choice.
No,
What
I'm
you
saying no.
mean?
I'm saying these days, I think I think some men is caught on. No, I'm gonna tell you why it's not always a choice because you don't know what situation the man in. He might need this relationship because he homeless. You know what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
the problem right there. Men need to go on and get their own and start relying on women to provide them shelter.
Hey, this shit always been going on. It ain't like they the one. It ain't their goddamn house. It's the government house. Goddamn, let me in. I pay that $34. Let me in.
Sad, but it's so.
But I'm just saying, without hey, I believe you too. Hey, but I'm just saying that was the thought pattern when men think about a man trying to make it. A man trying to make it. She got a government certificate. She got free housing. She got 3 kids. She got a job. She need a babysitter.
See, that's that stuff right there.
Hey, so nigga can be a babysitter or something. I mean, hey, somebody got to. Why?
But this is the thing. You're joking about this like for real, but that's what men has to come to.
I know.
And that's terrible. And
Hey,
these are the ones that we want to cultivate us and be the head of the
hey,
household.
look, they're paying $34 being a man in the house. Hold on, I'm also giving the ride to the store. She usually didn't have no car back then, so you got to think about that part too. I got a car. Everybody was sleeping in the car, but I got a car. See,
See, that thinking right there, that thinking
helping.
pattern is just
Listen,
awful.
we helping each other. You
Oh
got a
Lord.
closet. You got a closet I can use. I got a car you can use. You got a bed I can use. I got a seat you can use. Hey, let's all get along. It take a car and a house to get stuff done. To get stuff done. I ain't no burden. I ain't gonna be sitting around you. What's my name? Shoot, that Joe be out there hustling, getting his own grind. I ain't gonna be just sitting around the house looking at you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be there playing the video game. I keep mine in the car. I go to my partner house to play the video game.
These the ones that live in Jackson, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, the difference you just talking about Madison and Jackson. Okay, I got
I stayed in Jackson. Hey, as the lines roam, as you must become a lion.
you. A lying or liar.
Lions.
No way. They stronger than that.
Uh-oh. There go that song that you say, come well, Jody. What's that song?
I
Okay.
have no idea. Jody or something else.
I remember when I was in the army, that's all they talk about, how Joe D was back here fucking on your girl and everything. And now I look at the army thing now, it's even worse because these jokers have a whole, they going out overseas and all that. I just feel for, I got a brother finna go across there. I just feel for folk that got to go across them seas.
Get the feel. You can stand and sit it. People gonna do what they want to do.
Woo, even my brother finna go across there. I just can't imagine just going across there and have to be away from home 1 or 2 years and just thinking, ain't nobody putting dick in my woman while I'm gone.
You can go to the store and she gonna get some. What you talking about?
Like what? Nah, not if she dedicated, motivated, and highly anticipated. But you better plug her ass up before she leave. Has something for her to play with. Cause he ain't got a chance. He leave her bone dry and gone for 2 years. Let me stop. Boy, if my brother was on social media, I wouldn't tell you half these jokes. All right. I'm back. Okay, let's keep it going.
Will your date night consist of you and the children? Most of the time, yeah.
Nah. Okay,
Yeah.
next one. Next one.
Y'all be at home Netflixing.
I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't make no.
You wouldn't date with the kids too?
No. Because one thing, I don't even like going out till late. So the kids should be in the bed or somebody watching over there when they try to go on a date.
A date be late? What you mean?
And then what if you want to get it
Tell
rock?
me a time. What you mean?
What if you want to get it rocks off?
How do you handle the baby dad or baby mom moving on?
What you mean by that?
Like, you the daddy. I'm the mama. We parted ways. The kids stay with me or stay with you. And then the stepdaddy come in. So being a stepmom or stepdad, is that a problem?
It's always a problem. I mean, it's a problem. It's according on how old the children is and all that stuff. It'd be a problem because a lot of ladies need help. I mean, shoot, I remember being in households at 9 months old and stuff.
Stop it. You had your newborn?
Wasn't mine, but yeah.
I know. That was yours. It was yours. You were there. What you talking about?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I remember being there, but a couple of cries. I was out. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna get some rest. Hey, ain't nothing worse than get in a relationship and the baby all of a sudden sleeping with you too. No. You gotta get out of that.
Well, I'm saying, like, if you
Baby
got
right
in
there
a
beside the
relationship,
bed crying every half an hour.
hold on. If you got in a relationship and the girl had a newborn, you don't think that would be too soon?
I said 9 months. That ain't newborn. Newborn is like some
Newborn
weeks.
to me is anything under one.
Nah, they just was already halfway walking now.
9 months.
Holding on this shit.
Have a relationship.
Holding on this shit right. That's
Have a relationship with a man and y'all break up 9 months later. You got somebody else. He gonna swear down you had that man before y'all broke up.
No.
You know it.
Because half of them was gone 2 weeks in. Shit. Ain't no one really wait no whole 6 months to get some more dick. He know he ain't fucked her in 6 7 months. And that thing had just swell back up right too. It don't take but what 4 months get that thing back right. Whack, snapper. They snapper right. Take 3 months to really get it right, but it take 4 months to get it snapper right.
Who told you this again?
Nah, I just know I did research and studies and stuff back in the day. Oh, next one. Come on with it.
Does children come first in a relationship? We already asked that.
Well, it was on the what's my
Does children come first in a relationship?
asked that you out of line. Oh, they always come first.
Okay.
Unless you with the person that you made the children with. Then they supposed to come first.
But will they come first?
I don't
Are they
know.
children?
According on the woman. According on the woman. Every relationship is different, so I can't just mix a bowl and throw everybody. I don't do it like y'all do. Y'all be trying to mix a bowl, just dump everybody in it. Everybody here, everybody there. No.
Family like spaghetti. The real spaghetti, you mix it together.
Yeah, but you did what?
The
Most
step spaghetti, you
most
leave
of the
it
stuff
apart.
in spaghetti, 51% of spaghetti is just spaghetti stuff. Everything you throw in extra is afterward.
No, spaghetti stuff that you've cleaned, you've made it good. You had to take the wrong stuff to start your way.
All right, come on with it.
So, equally, who runs the house? Whoever name is on the mortgage. And these days, what do you say? It's the woman, right? These men moving in with women.
Nah. I ain't gonna say that.
Now, you just told us
No,
examples how
no, this
men
what
are out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like most of them are government houses, so don't nobody run that because both of them gonna get kicked out of that. This is not a house she paying on to own.
Okay, so your point is what?
So we are in a joint venture in a government house. This is the government is
Okay,
support.
so what is your statement referring to?
What you
Who
mean?
runs the house? The house on what?
No, I'm talking about equality. Like
Equally, who
man,
runs the house?
man, the woman thinks she had to go hook us.
But most of the time, the woman is the one with the house, right?
No, this just cahootas, just a regular old house. It can be your house. And the woman can think she running. She thinks she got the
Well,
cahoot.
why wouldn't I run it if no man is here?
No, I'm talking about if the man own the house, it's still a woman move in. A woman would run around like she got the cahoota, like she run the house. Yeah.
Well, no, she's the caretaker of it. She take care of the house, right? That's her job and duty, right?
Okay. Keep going. So
And that's
that's why she act like she run the house.
no, that's why she does.
Oh,
She keep it together.
so she do run the house.
Yeah.
All right then. So I feel what you're saying then. If woman feel like the man let's see his name because see what you saying is what's name. So if a woman is
No, you said what's her name?
hold on, let me finish.
Tell me what what's her name is.
I'm fin to. So what you saying in so many words, if a woman's name on the house or a woman ain't on the house, she still run the house. Long as she in it, huh?
She keep the house going.
Answer the question, because that's what you just said.
She keep the house operable. Yes, she does.
Okay.
Men are just providers, supposedly.
What's up, Antonio? Up in the head.
Men are just providers, supposedly.
You said what?
Those that provide.
You said Jess?
Yeah.
Wow. That was so blunt how you said that, Jess.
So what else? What else do men
I
do?
thought provider. What you mean? They do everything.
Tell me what's
No,
everything.
hold on, hold. Let's do this. Don't men provide more things that you can see and what affects the house in a relationship?
Tell me. Give me an example. Give me some
I,
things that make
I, I
you.
want to. I want to just ask: do you simply know that? That's a yes or no question. Like
Well,
I want.
I'm not knowing exactly what you're asking.
Do women bring more to the house than the man?
Bring more, like
Yeah.
to the house, period, or in the house.
See,
I just need you to be direct.
now I got to write a book before you answer now.
Nope, I just need a clear understanding. You know how wishy
Okay, so
washy you can
okay,
be.
all right. So who bring more to the house? Period.
Bring more.
Yeah,
More of what?
every,
Anything?
everything.
Okay. We bring the love, the peace, the
I
joy,
said tangible things that you can touch and feel and all that. See, I made sure I did
food,
that first.
food, so the man can
Okay,
go
go ahead.
out
Keep
and
going.
have strength
Keep
to
going. Who
work.
buying the food?
We are.
See, yeah, I don't believe that one.
You don't
Come
believe.
on. No, because
Okay, so just say for
okay.
instance, even if the woman wasn't working, she didn't work, so the man will provide. So if the man had the food, so the woman prepared the food, so the man would be eligible to eat it that you bought for your house, the head of the household. She has to keep it clean so you can walk around in the house and maneuver like you want to. Because if not, you're going to have to go through and scoop, kick cars around just to get in your bathroom.
What are you bringing to the house by cleaning?
Peace for you
To the
when
house.
you
No,
come home from work.
these are not tangible things. We talking about that stuff you can touch and feel.
What am I bringing?
Oh, who brings more to the house?
I guess the man, if he buy the stuff to clean and to cook, right? Because that's all you bringing. You
Oh,
pay the utility bills. We can't touch it, but it's on. We can turn the light on and we see.
you can't touch it. Yeah, you reach your ass with that with an open plug or something. You can touch that motherfucker.
Now, who gonna be touching plugs? Nigga.
You want to know if I paid the electric bill?
Right, you need to.
Man, it ain't. Yeah, I'm just saying, like women fail to realize that a lot of men bring a lot to the house. They cut the yard, get the roof, big flow, plumbing, rightly just about everything that's done in the house done by a man. I mean, I don't never remember.
Okay, so tell me if
Hold
we
on,
were
I don't ever remember a woman calling a repair lady to the house to repair something. I don't
okay,
never.
well we're not talking about outside men. We talking about to the home
I'm talking
where
about man.
we're at, right?
Okay, yeah,
So just say for instance, if you saying if there's a plumbing issue, right?
yeah.
So if the man of this house can't repair it, we have to call somebody else in to do the test, right?
Uh-huh.
Whether it be man or woman, is not that man that's the head of the household. So does that mean that take away from what the man bring into the house because you have to call outside help to come and do a task? No, it doesn't. But let's catch up because I want you to see what Chelsea is saying,
I
Marcus.
I know, man. I went out Saturday and then got in too late, and then I ain't wake up about what I'm saying, like one.
Sunday night.
Now it was like 11 or something. I had rolled over my partner house there. I was like, dang, man. The game about to come on. I said, man, I supposed to be in Vicksburg. And that's what happened. Just that quick. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Chelsea said women bring cleanliness, home cooked meal, structure to the children, order and organize the last least piece.
I said tangible things.
That's not tangible to you. See, that's the thing. You don't understand what tangible.
Tangible means stuff that you can touch.
That's not touching. How can
Structure.
you clean the house without touching stuff to clean? How can you cook the meal
Bring
without touching
cleanliness.
stuff to
Did
cook
you
it?
say bring cleanliness?
How is that funny?
That's the first time I ever heard that said like that. Bring
Okay, so
cleanliness.
have you ever went to your
What
parents?
happened when the house already clean? I mean, like
Who
everything.
house we talking about? Men?
No.
No.
Oh, believe me, I know a lot of men that keep a very clean
I
house.
know a very few men that does that, but a lot of men, I
Well, I
know
think
very
a lot of
few
men,
men that keeps a
a
clean
lot of
house.
men when they have a lot of things going on, it is not because that they don't want a clean house.
That's not what it is.
They don't have nowhere to put stuff.
I know a
Look
guy, he
around
works
right now,
all the time.
huh?
He works all the time, at least 12 to 15 hours a day. House is clean.
Well, that because he don't stay there long enough to dirty it up. Okay. Uh,
What about you? Do you keep a clean house?
yeah. If I get all my tools out of here, house is big as man.
You got a
I'm
motor in
gonna,
your living quarter?
I'm gonna build me a. I'm gonna get Bruce, somebody. I'm gonna build me a storeroom behind my house, and once I build it, and then you gonna say, somebody tag Bruce Day in this day. I'm gonna get my boy. We're gonna have to build us another storage room in Patel, just like
In Patel.
Patel.
There it is.
Got to be done. Okay. All right. What's next? I need to stop. She said, "Here we go." I don't be starting no mess. Come on.
Yes, you do. Will the children y'all break up y'all's relationship? No. You will break up your own relationship. You can't blame it on children or nobody. If you break up, it was because of you guys.
Think so?
Yeah, I know so.
So you don't think children that broke up relationship?
No, it helps the person make their decision on leaving that person. It did not break up the relationship.
No, I think children, the most devious children in the world, can break up a relationship easy
Now
without.
we talking about devious children. Is that what you mean?
Yay,
No, it
yay.
helped you make your decision. The child didn't say, "Hey, mommy, stepdaddy, or stepdaddy and mommy, or stepmom and daddy, y'all broke up." The child can't come and say that. You guys make
Yeah,
that decision.
I done heard children come in
Okay.
and say, "Why
Well,
you with
I'm
him
sorry
anyway?
to meet all these Chucky
Why
children,
you in here with him anyway? You ought to leave his ass. He ain't shit. This and that." And I'm
but
telling you,
still, it's still the woman or the man's decision to walk away from it,
yeah, but sometimes,
regardless of what
guess
the
what?
child.
Oh, all right, I'm gonna do this. Sometimes men and women have walked away from relationships if they felt like they was gonna have to deal with their child on a constant basis.
But they still made.
Okay, watch this now. Well, if a child stay with their parent, it's different if a child wasn't staying in the same house. But if a child staying in the same house as the parent and he causing chaos in a relationship, and say you just got in, if you're a man or a woman, you just got in a relationship 6 months to a year, it ain't worth your peace sometimes to stay in this toxic
So
environment
what do you do?
that he can't control the child or whatever.
So what does the man do?
Man or women, they gonna take off.
Okay, so like I said, the man or the woman make that decision. You can't blame that on the child.
Well, yeah, you can.
No.
Because I'm on reason I say you can blame it on the child because if the child wasn't even in the picture, I don't think a lot of relationship wouldn't go through the strain they go through. A lot of relationships go through a lot of strain because it's children and baby daddies and baby mamas and all this extra stuff in the relationship.
So still, regardless of what's there, if the man or the woman make that decision, it is upon them, not because of you can't blame this person.
I
If
think
you're
that's
not
the,
strong enough to stand with
all right. Now watch what you just said.
anything
Man,
like
hold on.
that with family
I
and
understand.
friends and children, then you're not even supposed to be together. You're not strong enough to hold a relationship.
Nah, that ain't true.
Okay, it's true.
No, the reason I say that ain't true because like some people want their peace. So I mean, maybe you might be saying, "Oh yeah, you should go through all this if all this going on." Man, if a person realizes that the children is causing relationship hell on waters, all kind of drama, calling the baby daddy or the this and that, and all kind of shit that they don't want to deal with. It shouldn't be you ain't man enough that you couldn't take it or woman enough. It's just you wanted your peace and you'd rather not get out
Walk
of this
away and be
toxic
with it.
relationship because a bad child can make a relationship toxic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that same child can go out there and stab your tires and can do all kind of crazy shit, you know, that you be like, well, how I get a chocolate bar in my gas tank? I mean, a child can unleash hell if they want you gone. And in these days, I think children are more devious than they ever was before, and they can really make your life hell if they want to. They can get on social media and oh my little this dude here, he think he got there run there, put a picture out there. They could do all kind of shit. Evil, man. I mean evil. Yeah, that part. So I just think today's child is way different than yesterday's child.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday's child didn't have all this power. He ain't had no cell phone. He called the police on the motherfucker. Oh, that nigga pushed me. Hey, Popo, this stepdaddy beat on me up here. He don't supposed to put his hand on no child that side, do he? Jail. All you gotta do is admit you put your hands on him in jail,
Locked up.
and that's causing hell. Because Mama probably gave you permission to put hands on him, but not the public. The public didn't give you permission, right?
Right.
Because the public didn't give her permission to put hands on him. On him. Man, that part. Now, I done heard many women say, "Oh yeah, I don't give a damn. Take me to jail. I don't give a damn. My child ain't gonna disrespect me. I go. They gonna have to put me in jail. At least they gotta get his ass, take his ass away from him. This and that. But get what? If stepdaddy put the hands on him, stepdaddy ain't gonna feel the same when he lose his job and all this shit. My child ain't here. He done put his hands on. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I got a good job. I ain't talking. I'm like this here when the child look. I'm like this here. I'm rocking in the chair. If that child just got bold enough just stand in front of the TV like that, I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm
It's
leaving.
time for me to go.
I'm leaving tomorrow. Cause in my house, I ain't got to worry about no child standing in front of no TV. I'm just saying, there's all kind of stuff you'll go through, and people don't look at that part of it. Man,
Mm-hmm.
it's some children that'll stand in front of TV, turn the TV off, will be around here pouring water on your PlayStation 5. I
Oh
mean,
Lord.
hey, you think it ain't none out here like that? We done seen them children once they videotape them and show the inside camera system.
The little what they call it, the problems
Right.
child, like the movie.
Telling you, man, you just mess around and look at them children like, oh, that is a creature of the devil. You didn't even know the child be that damn devious. I'm telling you, man. You gotta get all closer with that. Okay. Shoot, them children get devious as hell. You know I ain't lying now. It's some
Right.
children, they tell some stories. You be believing your damn self. Be like, oh Lord, how much I forgot who I was talking to. That goddamn devious ass child, I put everybody in jail. Probably trying to put the mama and dad in jail.
Okay.
I
You
just
got too excited.
they got outside. Whoa, just jump. Look at you. Chopping around too.
You got too excited. I didn't do anything. I was
Hey,
you.
look, people think we doing magic tricks on here. They're like, what's going on the show? Okay.
That's you.
Hey, let me get to this last little bit down here. I think I had one more thing. Okay, come on. There it is. The same stuff we're
Do
talking
the
about.
children think they run the house?
So you see, don't you like how I bait all these topics up to the end? Children think they run the house.
Okay.
I'll tell you, they be like, yeah, you my house. My mama told me a long time ago, I was the man of the house. How you come over here and that things change now, player? Still the man here. You ain't gonna be here long, no way. I done seen them like you come and go. Try be talking to you like you know you finna go. You know what? Yeah, you just a money man. You ain't. You know what? Mama fell on hard times. She need to pay a couple of these bills, player.
Oh, wow.
Once he get back on our feet, once tax season come back around, she already told us we moving. And she already said she ain't gonna let you know where we moved to. That's the other part of it. Not having children by him and not having her stepdad can just be cut the fuck off. Don't know what the fuck
Easily.
they had. They be like, we done moved across town and you don't even know where the hell they is. Especially if she apartment jumper. You never know.
This
Yeah,
man said apartment jump.
yeah. Because I mean, people jump. They jump around. They jump from one apartment just to another apartment. Just think they gone. They in the same apartment complex on the back. Apartment jumpers, apartment jumper, room jumper. There's people that stay in rooms, stay in apartments. There's all kind of jumpers. They just jump around. Just jump around. Can you catch me? Can you catch me? Tell me like this. Pew! Hey, you know some jumpers, don't it? You know
No, no.
watch it. I'm gonna tell you how you know a jumper. You ever met a person that seemed like they try to get 6 month leases and stuff like that because they be jumping from this to this, or they try to get a month to month because they know they be ready to go. And, this child done changed 3 schools in 1 year. Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
you know them people. You ain't never met them people.
Mm-mm.
Okay, they out here. They call jumpers. They call runners. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
Lord.
Yeah. Dude be have think they got a good relationship. He like, and then he call her one day, she be like, yeah, I moved to Texas. He be like, baby, what you I came home and everything was gone. You took my TV too. Man, I'll pay you back when I get back. I come back to that. I'll send you a check or something. They'll take everything, what and haul ass.
Easily.
They-
Easily.
Why you think 2 men in the truck got so big and popular?
I know, right? That grew real fast.
Man, that motherfucker all across the world now. 2 men in the truck is a motherfucker. They discreet and they get it done in one day. They get everything moved out that thing, gone. And they even got the times. You can tell them, yeah, I want you to come pay. to 12. But once you through at 12, they'll put some extra workers and everything. Go on, get that shit out of there high. Get you where you're going. I'm telling you now, they get you going. Man. So, only man right now keeping women is the men that ain't got no job. Because the man that can go to job a whole day, he gonna miss out on the whole movie.
What?
No, I'm saying the dude with no job, he always can come back and forth to the house. See, a man with a job, they know he gonna be somewhere till a certain time.
It's football season. Anybody can move now.
Yeah, people moving in their final destination till next people move in August. Right for August. They be moving right for the schools get set. Why for they resident in school and thing? Once they resident in school, they try to stay that year. That year. That's that.
No, because once you register them in the school you want, right?
Yeah.
You just move and you just have to transport the child.
Oh, you transfer them to another school.
You transport, like take them to that particular school in which you register them in. You don't have to live there then, because you already showed your proof of residency. So people just transport their children
No,
to
but
their school.
that's still the same timeline I said. Move right about August. That's when they get ready to. That's when you have to turn in your stuff to what school
You
you
turn
going.
it in once a year, but they be moved around February and March.
What you mean? No,
That's when that's when people mostly move, February and March.
yeah. But I'm saying no, it ain't because they lease up.
No, it's tax time. What you
Right.
talking? Everybody want
Right.
new
But I'm
everything.
saying,
New
see,
way of living, new house.
you didn't even understand the whole thing. You ain't even answered the real question that at first when they get the stuff ready for the school. That's it in August. When you getting ready to get in school and put your child in school, you got to get all that prepared in August.
I understand, but you're saying they move in August, or they move to the school in which they want their children
Right,
in?
right. They move in the area where they want the
Okay.
school in
And
there.
then when do they move out?
Um, Probably about June. The next June, they kind of get out of there. That tax money be done ran out. June, July. It's over. They like if they wanted to move somewhere else, you can't stop no one from moving. She'll move at February the 1st if she got some tax money.
She won't get it till after the
No,
5th.
I'm talking about back in the day. Now they just started there where you get it a certain time,
Yeah.
where they controlling or something.
For the
But back
last
in the
5
day,
years.
yeah, back in the day, they used to get that thing right there February, even a advance and all that shit.
December.
They
They
count.
get advances still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when they move advance time.
Ain't nothing wrong with advances.
Mm-hmm.
Advance yourself and be penalized 25%.
Ooh, well, I don't know about you, but I think you about. I don't see nobody saying nothing. Ain't got nobody want to say something like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Drip out big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
good.
Stroke. I ride the way.
How they say it was nice and it was a great show. How they say we gonna see you next week. They say
We do own the right to that music.
huh?
We do
Yeah.
own the right.
You own the rights to this music, so I don't want no trouble out of y'all YouTube people and Facebook people. We do own rights to this music. So don't be picking on my music. That part.
We'll see you guys on next Tuesday.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at him.
Boy got a paint job with a clear coat and some frog eye. The girl
Moving slow.
no big five.
Got him! Got him!
Push it up when the chorus hit. Violins
They
and
moving a little
the
slow today. I don't know what to say. How they say? Yes. How I ain't even put the bottom one up yet. Next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. That's how we rolling and thing, rocking and rolling. It's called Super Tuesday. Since we don't do a show on Monday right now, we call it Super Tuesday. That means we go to, you can't go no more. And I guess we can't go no more because she has not coming with no get back. You can tell when people get sleepy or whatever. She was like, yeah.
That's what you love to do. Blame it on her.
Hey, you gotta blame it on something. Can't blame it on the rain. Gotta blame it on you. So we'll see y'all next week. It was nice and all that good stuff. We had a good time. We talked, we chopped it up, and good night to you all. And to all,
Good night.
good night. Let me see. Ain't nobody said good night or nothing. I gotta play some music.
Yeah. Drip out big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong. I ride the way.
Hey, DJ.
Okay. What, scratching and stuff up in this thing? How they say? We'll see y'all next week. Be there or be square.